Okay, Rabotai, Baruch Hashem, we want to continue with our Bet El Kolel. We left off on the book of Chupat Zion on page 49. And says the Rabbi, Rabbi Zion Mutzafi. You heard about him? He's one of the great Kabbalists we have today in Eretz Israel, exists in Eretz Israel.
No?
Be'emet Chacham, big Chacham. Be'emet Chacham. Knows Gemara, Halacha, Zohar, Kabbalah, Arizal. Beautiful. And he put a book about marriages. אדם שלא נשא אישה ולא קיים מצוות פריה ורבייה, או שנשא אישה, אך מנע עצמו מפריה ורבייה. חס ושלום, person says that doesn't want to get married. Or he has a wife, but he doesn't want to make children. Or he has one boy, or one girl, or he has 10 boys, or he has 10 girls. I don't want to have any more kids. Habibi, you didn't fulfill Pru. One boy at least, one girl at least. You didn't fulfill it. You have to continue until you're going to fulfill. No, I don't want it. Chas v'shalom. Ibed et mitzvotav. He says, Chas v'shalom, his mitzvot are gone. Nafsho mitgareshet lemakom haklipot. His nefesh is going to go into the evil side of the world. Lo yakum b'tchiyat hametim. He doesn't wake up in tchiyat hametim. Everybody going to wake up, this guy, because he didn't want to bring children to the world. No boys, no girls. חס וחלילה, it says. וצריך לבוא בגלגול, and Israel have to come back in גלגול, עד שיקיים מצוות פריה ורבייה. Until he's going to fulfill it. אלא שבגלגול הבא, איבד את בת זוגתו. Next גלגול, it says already, you're not going to get your זוג, your בת זוג. The same wife you had in this גלגול, you're not going to get it in the next גלגול. Rather, ייקח אישה גרושה, מדרגה תחתונה. He's going to have to get divorced to a divorce. He is going to have to get married to a divorced one. ולאחר שיתקן ויזכה לילדים, אז יחזור לו מצוותיו כבראשונה. After he said he will fulfill the second gilgul, he's going to fulfill his mitzvah of prur urvu, one boy, one girl, at least. Then all the mitzvot he did in previous gilgul will be given to him. But until he fulfilled that, he cannot get the mitzvot you have done, and not tchiyat hametim for you. Imagine how serious it is. This is written from, where do we know he's not going to wake up with tchiyat hametim? Chizkiah HaMelech, grandson of David HaMelech. Yeah. He saw that he's going to have a son, Menashe, in the Ruach HaKodesh. Rasha. And what happened at the end? Ишаяу бен Амоц, what did he tell him?
Теперь ты уже все готов.
מתתה ולא תחיה. You're gonna die בעולם הזה, ולא תחיה לעולם הבא. тоже העולם הבא גם תפצל. נביא tells it to him. It's not a joke. נביא, Hashem tell it to him. Ишаяu ben Amotz was נביא. Why? What did you know how much Torah he was teaching? Chizkiah HaMelech, Kag Rabbi Ovadia Yosef. The whole generation was studying Torah. Rabbi Ovadia Skokesdale, Noga, right? They didn't get the whole generation. There are many in Israel that still not study Torah. Shadalyoki. He helped a lot. Hundreds of thousands he helped, but not to everybody. Chizkiah HaMelech did for everybody. Kakol Bachot Tzadik Bul. Imagine you're going to come to Rabbi Ovadia Yosef, you say, listen, God told me you're prophet, Navi. Prarok. You tell the Rabbi Ovadia Yosef, I'm very sorry, Rabbi, but you will not leave Olam Hazeh, and you will not leave Olam Haba. Why? Because you didn't get married to bring kids to the world. Imagine how serious it is. מת אתה בעולם הזה ולא תחיה לעולם הבא. אמר להם, מה יקולי היי? Why? What's the big deal? אמר להם, משום דלא עסקת בפריה ורבייה. Because you didn't want to bring kids to the world. He said, I saw in Ruach HaKodesh, he's going to chas v'shalom have a bad children. It's not a bad child only that he was chas v'shalom gay, stealing, liar, sleeping around with women. It's a bad person. But that, Menashe, shecht people. You know how many people he shechted before? Every day, he said, my grandfather, Shlomo HaMelech, brought 1,000 heads of korbanot to God. I will bring 1,000 heads of Jewish people's head to Avodah Zarah. every day. Imagine this. What will October 7, right? How many people died? Maybe altogether less than 2,000. Less than 2,000. Menashe killed 2,000 people in 2 days. The third day, 3,000. Fourth day, 4,000. Imagine what we're talking about.
А сколько лет он был там это?
Царем, пару лет.
Ой, ой.
He shechted over 8 million people. Chizkiah saw this in Ruach HaKodesh that's going to be such a son. Yeshayahu ben Amos said, it's not your business. You have to bring children to the world.
Может, он это делал, их шехтия, что...
Shchita.
Шхита делал, что они евреи, или он шхита делал просто для своего кайфа?
Для avodah zara. There was avodah zara, you have to bring a human being. Человека взять, зарезать, это была их avodah zara. Вот это считается, что ты Бога любишь, их не Бог. That's how they understood life. You have to shecht people. It used to be very common back in the day that people used to shecht people for avodah zara. That's what Avraham Avinu told everybody: don't kill children for avodah zara. Hashem says, take your children, put avodah zara, put for God. Let's see. It was a big test. Avraham told everybody, not YouTube, not Torah Anytime, not every single website, ever. Rabotai, God doesn't want human sacrifices. And Hashem said to Avraham, take your own child and put it as a sacrifice. Why? He didn't say, oh, Chudojon, you said not allowed. The Torah says not allowed. I know it's not allowed. I know that God knows that it's not allowed. And he still told me to do it. Must be he knows something that I don't know. And it says, the Arizal, what did Avraham Avinu didn't know? That whenever Sarah was giving birth to Yitzchak, Sarah came from not kosher people. Neshama of Yitzchak didn't have the male part in him. He had the female part in him. So Hashem said to Abraham, you're going to have continuation from Yitzchak. How are you telling me not to shecht him? He doesn't have a child yet. Hashem says, I know what I'm doing. When he put him on the Mizbeach, the Zohar says the neshama of Yitzchak was so scared from not from the shchita, from not being non-kosher shchita. So pakashen nam yatsu dusho. You hear this? What is he scared from? Not from death. So I should die out of this world in a kosher way. In that moment, his neshama came out, the female one. Where did he go to? Rivka. Who is born at the time Akedat Yitzchak? Rivka. Oh, Simchona, Besimchat Torah. Right. Johnny is here. Was looking for you. Was standing right here. Right here was standing, like a minute ago. Moshe b'tonav yelchu. אז וניצים. At that moment, who is born? Rivka Imenu. He was 37 years old. At what age he got married to Rivka? He was 40. Сколько ей лет было? 3. Когда она родилась? When he was in Akedat Yitzchak. And what did he get at the Akedah? The male part of his neshama. If he would have the female part, его морковка бы не работала. Because female don't have this part. So spiritually, he wouldn't have the power to bring children to the world.
Его там 3 года лечили, Ашава.
Yeah. His neshama will not be able to bring children to the world. So Akedat Yitzchak made Yitzchak to have children? Yeah. What did Hashem say? I promised you continuation from Yitzchak, but you have to go and sacrifice him. Why, Hashem? I'm going to kill him. Don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing. So comes out the cheshbon of Hashem was bigger than the cheshbon of Abraham. Abraham didn't understand. But Hashem knows. Почему? Я не знаю. Unbelievable. Here, the book of Melachim says it. והרע לא רק למלכי יהודה וישראל, אלא מכל אשר עשו האמורי לפניו, ושפך הרבה מאוד דם נקי. מנשה spilled a lot of blood. It's written in our Tanakh. Tanakh, כניגה מלכים. Right? עם מלכים. עם מלכים יש שופטים. לא, נביאים יש. והחטיא את יהודה לעשות הרע בעיני השם. And he told everybody, let's do עבודה זרה. Just imagine this. Rabbi Ovadia Yosef's son tells everybody, let's do Avodah Zarah. Save tzerkav payom. Would you bring such a son to the world? At the Tividish, Ruach HaKodesh, you see it. You're going to bring such a child to the world, Bechor, or no?
Но он пошел и сделал.
ואין לו חלק לעולם הבא. מנשה, יש לו חלק לעולם הבא. At that time. אמר לי, בעדי כבשת רחמנה, למה לך? Why are you going into Hashem's חשבונות? מה דמפקתת? היא באה לך למעבד. Whatever you're obligated to do, you have to do. ישעיהו בן אמוץ tell to חזקיה המלך. You must get married, bring children to the world. What do we see, Bechor? That if a person does not bring children to the world,
השם חושב.
הגם שציפה ברוח הקודש, צפה, he's still obligated to bring him, even if it's bad children. לא עלינו. Should not see these days, but this was the nisayon of חזקיה המלך. And says Ramutzafi, if a person chas v'shalom doesn't want to get married, doesn't want to bring children to the world, it says we'll learn from this story, he has no wake up in תחיית המתים. מת אתה בעולם הזה, ולא תחיה לעולם הבא.
I have a question.
Yes,
Can I
Simcha.
ask a question?
I love Simcha's questions.
He says that all that Rabbanim Gdolim no חייב